Everybody, this is Sharon Tebow with the School District of Waukesha, World Languages Coordinator. Today I'm just going to quickly show you a little bit about Blackboard and where we are currently going to be housing some of our curriculum documents as they are a work in progress. So I'm going to go ahead and log into BB9. And from my list of classes, I am going to select the World Languages District Course Template. All teachers, admin, and coaches have been enrolled as teachers in this course. When I come into the page, there's a welcome page, and it states exactly what you'll be able to find, as again, this is a work in progress. So over on the navigation on the left side, you'll see that we've got some common resources, and this is where we'll house our new UBD syllabi. Those are also a work in progress. Our World Languages learning targets, the competencies that we deem are necessary for students to know and to be able to do according to our level. Those are our specific I can statements, and global determined by level at the end of a course, what students should know and be able to do. We also have our common World Languages learning target rubrics that were developed in the spring of 2015. And then we've got a link out to some professional learning, which is a separate course that's in development right now. Finally, we've got some courses, and the ones that you see are the ones that are currently being worked on. In summer 2015, we'll be working on French 1 and also Spanish 1. So if I go ahead and just click on the UBD syllabi, you're going to see that some are available and some are not, as again, this is a work in progress as we work through level 1 this summer. The Spanish 1 and French 1 should be completed. AP Spanish Lit and Culture is a new course we're proposing to the board in June, so that'll also be available coming soon. And what these do is they link out to a Google Doc, which will be updated on a rolling basis. The learning targets that are available are inside this folder, and what you'll see are those that are in English, and then what the teachers use to post on their walls as posters for both Wheel for French, grades 8 to 12 French, 6 and 7 for Spanish, and then grades 8 to 12 Spanish and English. Our competencies are according to the ACTFL can-do statements. There's a link out to the entire booklet, which is quite extensive. But then we also have a shared Google spreadsheet that shows all of the global competencies, meaning what students are expected to do and know by the end of a level across all the different modes of communication. And they have those for levels 1 through our AP courses. And those should inform students of what they're expected to know and to be able to do, as well as for teachers to build in those high quality learning objectives to let students know what they're responsible for knowing either daily, weekly, by unit, and by course. In the spring of 2015, our teachers worked very hard on developing our common World Languages learning target rubrics. Those are also available here. There's also a course that I'm developing for our teachers to do self-paced, and as you can see, it's a work in progress, but this will be in relation to developing and implementing integrated performance assessments. More information on that to come. And I'll just go ahead and click on Spanish 1 so you can see an example of what we're going to be including. So you can see we've got our units of study. This summer, when the teachers develop those common assessments, they'll go inside here, so there's nothing in here yet. And hopefully during our ASW process, when teachers meet together to analyze student work and analyze their instruction, what we'll walk away with hopefully are some really key learning activities and some good quality resources that anybody can use. So in March, teachers started developing a little bit of Spanish 1, and what we walked away with was a document that houses kind of a snapshot of what our units are and also the different assessments. And then for each unit, there's a framework that tells us what students are expected to do by the end of a year, how we're going to teach to. So for example, if we expect students to achieve novice mid, we're going to teach to novice mid, but only accept novice low. And that will become progressively more difficult as we continue on in the year. And you can see that we're aligning our unit to our AP themes. We have essential questions and enduring understandings. We also need to develop our assessments this summer, but we have our I-CAN statements, and this completes an integrated performance assessment because we've got one task in the interpretive mode, one task in the interpersonal mode, and one in the presentational. Teachers still need to develop what our functions are, and those are basically the can-do statements, what students can do in the language, and then the related structures, patterns, and also looking at tiered vocabulary for instruction that support what students should know and be able to do. And as I stated earlier, those key learning activities and formative assessments hopefully will come with the discussion as teachers work through our new units of study. And the rest of Spanish 1 looks the same with all of these units. So as you can see, this is a work in progress, but all coaches, all admin, and all teachers have access to this house. And again, it's called the World Languages District Course Template. So thank you very much. I hope you find this useful. Please let me know if you have any questions. Reach out via email or by phone, and I'll be happy to clarify. Thanks for supporting our work.